Hey, what's good, everybody? Hope everything good with y'all, Hope y'all straight or whatnot. But like, in this video, I had wanted to just speak about taking this little voyage to the east. Like, lately, I've been kind of just watching some videos, just really getting on just the true history and just true wisdom on the black man or whatnot, from a different amount of teachers. But, some of these teachings that I come across, I've come to know that the east means inside, the west is outside, and north, could be the top of your head, and the south could be the bottom of your feet. The east would be like the front side of your body also, and the west would be the back side. But a lot of times when you're reading a lot of sacred texts, or when you're just reading anything spiritual, and you may hear about a character or someone taking a voyage or they're going eastward, there's not necessarily talking about going to the physical direction east. There's more so talking about going inside the soul or going inside of their being. And kind of just think about it, how you have Eastern civilization and Western civilization. What is Eastern civilization? Eastern civilization is more kind of in touch with just nature or energy. Their belief systems don't necessarily deal with praising or worshiping a deity. It's more so kind of just connecting with just the people around you and kind of just cooling, But the focus is more so on yourself. And when we think about Western civilization, as far as the religions kind of have you directing your energy towards a higher deity, but that higher deity may or may not be connected to you. And it's all about the mind. It's all about, you thinking and whatnot. Eastern civilization is all about your energy, your soul, your chi, or your ki. Maybe your kundalini. And the Western energy, the Western society is all about the mind. It's all about analyzing, thinking with your two, and seeing with your two eyes, thinking and using your brain, but it's physical things and whatnot. So when we speak about taking the voyage to the east, we are speaking about going inside of your being, going deeper than what you just kind of just normally just all operate from just on the everyday plane or whatnot. Just the wisdom that I've been getting on is just speaking about just our role as black men, but we listening to a lot of forces and a lot of voices telling us who we are, but we should listen to the real black man that is inside. Because think about who is the black man. The black man is just the hidden being inside of you. You still have yet to see yourself. The person you see in the mirror is a reflection. That's what your body looks like. But you don't know what the voice inside of your head looks like. The voice inside of your head doesn't have an appearance. It's the inner dark God. This is the true black man inside you, So you have to travel to the east and listen to this black man. This black man is going to guide you when you travel to the east, and the east is inside of yourself. So, really, it's really kind of just all you really need to know. And all I just wanted to parlay is that just research and just knowledge about traveling to the east, and just know that when you're reading sacred texts, when you're reading anything about the Bible or whatnot, Bible, Quran, any text, when we speak about going east, we're really talking about going inside yourself. So I would even just say, like, on this whole spiritual journey, like, definitely, research, and definitely, work on the physical plane, but focus your intention, like, inside, like, meditate and just, like, listen to yourself. And yourself will give you the truth. And like, like, just research things about your internal world, research things about the inner world. Like, you have the outer world, that you see with everybody else, but like, there's literally a whole nother world inside you. And maybe this whole inner world is the other side of the tree of life. So you have the regular tree of life, the light side of the tree of life that we see, you might know about the Kabbalah or whatnot, but there's also a dark side to the tree of life. You have to go through the point of die off to get through the dark side, to get to the other side of the tree of life. And maybe this internal world that is inside you, you have to travel and get and connect with the internal king to take you to this other dark side of the tree of life. They're not going to necessarily teach us about that, but there's literally an internal world. So travel back within, and think about it. I'm just let y'all know, like, everything physical, everything that they talk about in society, they really are using occult messages, but we just don't know it as humans. So think about in science, when they're talking about they're finding all these portals, they be saying that they're finding tunnels and wormholes, and they can, travel from galaxy to galaxy. They not doing it in no physical spaceship, y'all. They really it's really just knowledge of the science of the spirit within. And the people, they've been studying us ever since they've been here on the planet, So all these tunnels and all these space discoveries that they're finding with NASA, these are really spiritual discoveries that they're finding about the black man and black woman. But while they are discovering, we should travel to the east and discover for ourselves. There's a lot that the spirit has for us inside, but we just need to travel east and listen.